What's up, guys? Welcome to Lone Star College Football. Today, we are going to be talking about the Texas Longhorns going over across the other side of Texas, actually, to Lubbock to face the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Man, Christian, since you know you're the in house Texas specialist, what you got going on this weekend?
Yeah, man. The game's opening up at Texas with a 6.5 point favorite against the Red Raiders, which I think is kind of interesting because I feel like with Texas, it almost I have to say um, it's a losable game because we can always drop a game.
I mean, it's the Big
Um,
12, so it's kind of one of those things that,
right.
like, anybody can lose at any time.
Right, but it's also just feels like I feel like if we just play our game, we should win by a lot more than seven. So
Oh,
in a
yeah,
way,
for
I'm
sure.
kind of disrespected by it. Looking at Texas Tech, man, they're very at the quarterback position. They're turnover prone. Uh, what's the first name? Smith, Donovan Smith. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Let's
Donovan.
see. Yeah, Donovan Smith. Um, 785 yards, seven touchdowns, but five interceptions in 3 games. You've thrown five. Means I should be expecting at least one, maybe two this week.
I mean,
Um,
I
uh,
don't, I don't try to hold a whole lot against him because I mean I forget that he's the backup to Tyler Show and he's out, so that should help y'all for
yeah.
sure. I mean he's got the numbers as a starter because he's had to play, like, but I don't know how much
Hey,
experience he had coming into the season.
Tyler ain't gonna be playing against us. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about Donovan Smith. Uh, Between their top two running backs, they have just over 200 yards for just their top two. They've got 305 total for the whole team, but that's that works pretty well for us. I think we should be able to focus on Donovan Smith that way. The running game isn't
Yeah, for
elite.
sure.
We've played decent running defense actually this season so far. So if we can focus on Donovan Smith, play the run uh, second, and focus on the pass first, hopefully that'll scheme us up into a situation where we get Texas Tech into some third and long situations, try to get him to force the ball downfield, let our DBs come up, make big plays. Hopefully, our defensive line and front seven can get some pressure off that edge. I like Donovan Smith, I feel like he's got a really good arm.
Yeah,
He's got a strong arm and he can get the ball downfield. I just I'm just not liking what I'm seeing too much on him. We don't have to worry too terribly much about the run. He's got 34 rushing attempts for 31 yards. Now he does have 10 sacks that he lost 75 yards on. So really
yeah, that's one
34
big
for
thing.
about 100. Right. 34 for about 100. It's just over what 3 yards per carry. That doesn't seem like that's going to be something that's going to terrorize us.
Yeah,
They've got four receivers over 165 yards, so they do spread the ball out.
that's pretty
So
good to
it's
have four like that.
yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be a game for sure. Their offense is averaging 36.7 points per game. Their defense is giving up 22.3.
Yep.
Texas, we're averaging 37.3, so just a half a point more, but we're giving up about 4 points less. So it's a semi-even matchup. The difference is their best opponent is NC State. Our best opponent was Bama. So these
Yeah,
numbers, while they look close, we have played a tougher schedule thus far. So
yeah, for sure.
that's what I think about it.
I mean, just touching on that, I mean, y'all's defense held Bama to 20 points. If y'all play like that on a week in, week out basis, y'all are winning the Big 12 easy. And I'm
I love
confident saying that. Um, so have we heard anything else about Quinn? I know I just asked you about it last night. I'm not
it.
sure if you've heard anything today. Well, not last night, the night before last.
No, I don't think I've heard anything recently about Quinn. The last I heard is that he's practicing, he's throwing.
Mhm.
Um, Honestly, I think Quinn would be great for the game. I think Hudson Card can get it done. Like I said, I don't really view this Texas Tech team as a um like a place where we should stumble. We
Yeah,
can. I'm not saying we can't because we've done it a million times. Lose games we should win, but even with Hudson Card, it should be able to rely on Bijan.
yeah.
Bijan is Bijan.
I mean,
So
yeah, if Hudson Card does come out and play, um, and it's not great, which we've seen him play really good. Even hurt against Alabama, he played pretty dang good. He couldn't get any power on the ball, so
yeah,
everything was check downs. But right here on ESPN, I just clicked on Quinn Ewers' name. It says 2 days ago, Texas coach Steve Sarkisian said that Ewers was able to practice Monday, and that is coming from Chip Brown of 247. Now, it doesn't say anything else about if he's going to play or anything else. I want to see him play. Those, excuse me, those first, like the first couple of drives, like 1.5, 2 drives that we saw from Quinn against Alabama, he played good. I mean,
yeah.
he got hurt. I want to say it was like in the red zone or real close to it on a pass where he jumped up and then forgot the dude's name. He just landed on him. Quinn was kind of on his
Davis.
side,
Yeah,
but
something like that.
Quinn Ewers is really. I think he'll be a really special talent, and I hate that I'm gonna have to see him for the next couple of years. I kind of hope y'all go to the SEC early, by the way. But yeah,
Yeah.
moving on from Quinn, Hudson Card is actually. I think I think he's pretty good. He's still got to get some more snaps under his belt, like just so he can still get set up to it and everything. But the Big 12 is one of those conferences that anybody can lose any week, in my opinion. I know you probably feel the same way. Um, it's one of those things to where I'm not like certain that somebody's gonna win every single week. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of teams in the Big 12 that are like right around that middle of the conference that could still go over there and beat the top 3 or 4. Um, but yeah, Bijan, hand the ball off. That's all y'all got to do. Bijan's gonna truck about 4
I
people and get
agree.
20 yards.
Yeah, man. We scored 10 touchdowns on them last year, so I think we'll
Yeah,
be all right. But like I said, I don't really have too much on this. I think it's pretty straight up and down kind of game. We need to go out there.
I'm not seeing too much
That's
on their defense, except they are giving away a lot of passing yards. And
yeah,
according to y'all's numbers, y'all are giving up like 5 more yards. But again, that's against Alabama, not NC State,
true.
Houston, and
Murray
whoever
State.
else. Well, who
Murray
was it?
State. Murray. Yeah,
Yeah, Murray State. That's a
nobody.
basketball school. I didn't even know they had a football team. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna give up a lot more than just 82 yards between Bijan and Roshan. Um, I think y'all got the spread pretty easily. Um, no matter if Hudson plays good or not. I don't see y'all's defense having any trouble stopping their receivers, even though they do spread the ball out a lot. I don't think y'all will have anything, or I don't think they'll have anything for y'all that y'all won't be able to stop easily.
Yeah. And I agree. I agree. But I think it should be a pretty good game. It's a 2:30 game, so hopefully I don't know how
Ooh.
what the temp looks like in Lubbock, but that's all I've got. You got anything else to add?
I mean, it's projected to be like 82 around game time, so that's not bad at all. I
Not
would
bad at
love
all.
that. You want to try to do an over under on this one? It's at 60 right now. What do you think?
Um, I'd probably take the under. Probably would.
That's what I was thinking too. I think
Yeah.
y'all will be able to score. I don't think they're going to. I'm thinking it'll probably be like one of those like 31 probably like 17, like 14 to 17 for Tech. I think it'll be somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Roughly.
hey, I like that. That'll work for me.
I didn't want to give y'all
All
too
right.
many
Well, we're gonna
touchdowns.
get out of here. Yeah. We might score. We might hang 10 on them again. We're gonna get out of here and go record this Baylor and Iowa State podcast. So y'all can find him at L Patterson _3. You can find me at Chris H _88. You can find us on Twitter at Lone Star _CFB. Appreciate y'all.